You know what that sound means.
Trouble in paradise.
Trouble's a brewing. And
Hey.
the only solution is Bingan Bong Pa, as I put it on the screen.
I have a question.
Dingan Dong Pa, Bingan Bong Pa.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Danganronpa the name of the series or the name of this one game?
It's the name of the series.
So this one game is called Trigger Happy Havoc.
It's called Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc.
Well, then someone did a bad job with the logo for this game. Because it seems like Trigger Happy Havoc is the name of this one specific
What
game.
you have to understand is in Japanese, the family name comes first. So when you read it...
Please. Mr. Trigger Happy Havoc was my father.
Yeah, Trigger Happy Havoc is the family name.
All right,
And
I'm going to
then-
start calling this game
That's so stupid.
THH. You like my bit?
How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday night. We're back to Danganronpa. I know a lot of people have been excited for this. A lot of people have been
Dreading this.
dreading this. I need
The
to
mods specifically.
I need to put up the content warning. I need to put it up over here too. Let's get it up both places. There we go. Oh, that's starting soon again. Okay, there we go. Content warning is up. Let's turn the mics up a little bit. Pop. Pop. Yeah, we've been warned by our mods multiple times that in this one, probably in this stream, there's going to be some issues of transphobia.
Yeah.
A transgender character not being treated exactly the right way in it.
Yeah.
And
vaguely.
it's not going to be good.
No.
So this is the warning for that. If that's not something you feel like you can handle,
Yeah.
then
that something-
feel free to skip out on this one.
Yeah. If that is something you do not want to interact with, feel
Yeah.
free to skip. We won't blame you.
The mods did a whole doc.
Yes.
Bless their hearts. They did a whole doc that says all the things that will happen.
Yeah.
All the warnings to look out for.
We
So-
of course say trans rights every day.
Yeah.
I say it in my morning prayers.
I say it in my morning prayers to trans Jesus.
Trans Jesus.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen.
Right. We haven't played this.
We
yet.
haven't played it, so I can't really speak to it myself in terms of what's gonna go on.
Yeah.
I just know the warnings we've been given, so I want to pass those warnings on to you, my dearest audience of the Secret Sleepover Society stream. I feel like this could be like up a little bit, so no one can see my sweatpants.
Well, now
No
you've
one
called it
can
out.
see my sweatpants. I'm going to say some subs. Huh?
Yeah, I just noticed that Jamie had to permit specifically the term trans Jesus trans, which is very funny. Not just like trans Jesus or trans or something with Jesus. It was literally like a trans sandwich, a trans Jesus sandwich. Trans Jesus trans.
Trans Jesus trans.
Had to be allowed.
That's the way of it sometimes. I'm going to say some subs we got. We got a bunch of subs in.
Oh, lordy.
We've got subs from Nausicaa77, Latin Nerd, Messy's Andrew Burt, Pickles the Cactus, aka Zach, Ready for Perfect, Maliciously Apathetic, Tiny Dragon Dog, Board Librarian, First Snandu. Excuse me, reading subs always makes me burp. Coffee Zero, Ash Meow, E Gray A, Hekapoo24, Soap the Mineral, Chris Crossy, Carol Altamonte, Kitty Karan, Mossy Antics, Fozzie Neon Black Backpack, Shadow Man 1188, RX Bonanza, Roosh, Jupiter 89, Jake Sab 9, Coco's Chaos. The bottom hat gave out 10 subs. Thank you so much. Sully Rao, that one gay chemist. The bottom hat subscribed themselves. Syntax Rigger, Luxico 232, Resident Goblin, Med Gay, Bitter Buck, Kitty Karan, Sentimental Value, Apostocracy, hello Olive.
Olive!
Sedimental Value gave out 5 tier 1 subs.
Get your
Butt off the camera, Olive. Franken Babe. Koalakwork Koalala.
Nice reading.
That was a rough one for me. Sir Kev Dog, Shadow Madden, TKO Musician gave out 5 subs. Ghost Boy, Apostrophe Sten, Shiro1266, Barry Assassin, Cepheus, Kaz84. Thank you all so much. Thank you for everyone also who's given bits. I appreciate all of it. Appreciate everything. Non-compy, thank you for the sub. Happy year to you as well. At Andrew D, Lalacato2, thank you very much for the subs. And that's about it. Jax Adu said they're watching my draw class and it's seriously so helpful. I'm really glad to hear that. I feel like I started really strong in that draw class and then I lost my thread by the end of it. But I felt like the first half of it, I was really on track with what I was trying to say before I got distracted. So you could watch the first half and then stop watching. Julia's just gonna dance.
Are we excited again to...
That doesn't even make sense to call it that. It's horrible to hear.
It's the abbreviation.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear the sound it makes when you do that.
I'm excited to play...
It's really bad to hear for the ears. It's a bad ear.
It is bad ear noise.
Ear time. I'm ready because I think we're going to get back into the trial this time. Start doing some truth bullets.
Oh, I love trials.
Trials and truth bullets.
Trials and tribulations.
So I'm going to switch over to it right now. There's my Steam account, and here is the game.
Again?
Boom.
Again. Check the warning at the top there.
Boom.
This is going to be a rough one.
Boom.
So we're going to say it again, trans rights.
Boom.
Because this game probably won't say it.
So when we last left off, Chihiro had been murdered in the gym. And you're not helping.
I was filling the space. I was filling the...
Chihiro had been murdered in the gym. We don't know who did it. And Byakuya has decided to be a lead detective asshole.
Byakuya!
And carry us around with him.
Yeah.
So that he can call us an idiot in every room of the school.
Yeah, he mostly has us follow him so he can insult us in every room.
But to be fair, also, Makoto is an idiot.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, we are an idiot, and we deserve everything that happens to us.
But where's Chihiro?
But where's Chihiro? Where is Chihiro?
She dead.
Where is she?
She dead. She
died.
She
is dead. All of her pink goop came out.
We have like no object permanence either.
Yeah. Let's talk to Byakuya. I don't remember what we're referring to here, so we're just gonna dive in and pick it up via context clues.
All right.
What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. That's right, they think that the person doing the murders is Genocide Jack for some reason.
I can't not hear Genocide Jack and think Jumpin' Jack Flash, which makes me think of ska. So I'm picturing like a ska killer around here.
The ska killer strikes again.
He saw the murder weapon and he picked it up.
Nice. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Reaction! That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them.
Stay-at-home Sug says, "Where's Skyaka?"
Unbelievable, you're fired. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Thousands is a lot for a serial killer.
Yeah, it's kind of like you gotta be like Genghis Khan in order to hit those numbers.
But I don't think Genghis Khan's a serial killer because he didn't personally do all the killings one by one, you know?
That's true.
Like the thousands, like by yourself, one by one. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that?
That's like a body a day.
You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay.
It's my Genocide Jack mask.
I thought you were gonna show me.
You gotta ask him about it.
What do you mean by that, Byakuya? Oh.
My God. You're not gonna show it to us? You're
Oh,
gonna
the
show
basis.
it to us in the...
He's got the basis.
Reaction.
Reaction. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all
Olive,
clear.
want some of your beer?
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro.
You're underage, Olive. Can't drink yet.
Evidence? Does something like that really? Hey, you two.
Hey,
Don't
you two!
don't know who I am
my
yet.
God! Wow, more people.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Owie.
Owie got old.
Olive, we can't read the text because of
Big
your tail.
trouble. Need your help. Why is you speaking like
I
a
don't have
robot?
time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I'm too busy insulting our man here. But it's an emergency. Emergency! I don't remember anyone's voice. Come on, please. You gotta help me.
What's up?
What's going on?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
Because, I mean,
But it's an emergency.
I better react to
Can
that.
she just like say what the emergency is?
An emergency?
Instead
What
of saying
happened?
it 12 times?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Oh, right. She
Oh,
saw
yeah.
blood and got horny or whatever.
I remember when she popped up with that tongue face.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very
Why are you asking him?
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make him repeat himself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry.
Wait for us, Hina!
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right!
Such
Everybody's 10 foot tall.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I thought maybe you'd have something to say about what's going on. That's Junko's room. This is Toko's room. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Yeah, go in. Oh, I gotta ring the doorbell? Hello? Hello?
Gotta hop up.
Hello?
The handle of the door is on par with your face.
Hello?
I'm coming in. I'm a child. I don't know why
Oh,
I gave them the
Owie's
old
here.
lady voice. You guys are too slow.
I think you're just too fast. Got him.
Just because I'm a swimmer. I got them swimmer's legs.
So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing? But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Can I go in now? I think I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong!
No big bong.
The door swung open slowly and silently.
Oh god, I can't prepare myself for this face. Oh.
Oh, hi. Holy crap!
It's like a chihuahua.
An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
She's just a check.
Toko, this is coming across as pretty suspicious. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You're vibrating and talking about Genocide Jack having control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time. And I rang a little while ago. Good, I wanted to see this again. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
Um,
It doesn't make any sense, right?
I mean, it's kind of making sense considering she saw blood and turned into like a horny tongue blood demon for a bit. And now she's like, I won't be the horny tongue blood demon. I think maybe.
We're gonna see her pop out of the vent. I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Did she think the same thing as Byakuya? Did she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Chihiro. Makoto. Makoto, come on.
Come on, Makoto.
Is that why Toko's so scared? Makoto?
Makoto?
But
Makoto doesn't put 2 and 2 together because he can't see the first 2 and the second 2 in the same equation.
No.
He's like 2 plus, okay, here's a 2. What do I do with this 2?
I don't get it. It's unrelated to anything I've ever seen.
Perhaps the answer is 2. Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Yeah, Byakuya. Byakuya!
Yeah, this sack of dog shit.
Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow. I guess you can be nice when you want to.
Byakuya's got ulterior motives. As the mods are saying in the chat, this is probably the part that's like a bad representation of mental illness.
That's true, yeah.
So, warnings there.
Warnings there.
Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few moments.
It's such a funny animation.
It's really funny.
It's really killing me. I gotta do this for a Draw Detectives one day.
Yeah, you should.
Jancy's just gonna be vibrating.
It's really easy to like pop it into After Effects and make it like auto shake.
Yeah.
You want to read this?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bakula. What?
Scott Bakula?
Scott Bakula?
Byakuya.
Bakula.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise,
I'm
Scott
sorry,
Bakula.
Scott Bakula.
But don't worry. Never again, Scott Bakula. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hold it! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But...
I really hope in the trial she's just vibrating like that the whole time.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away.
Scott Bakula sped away.
Bakula! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination.
What was his destination?
Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room.
My God. The boys' pee-pee room.
The library?
Oh, not that.
That's the men's pee-pee room. Real men pee in the library. Come on, let's go in. This is a funky little jam. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Makoto's the kind of guy where a girl says, I love you, and he goes, You love my shoes? No, I love you. My shirt? You.
Julia,
my
I
friend
don't
named
know.
you?
I don't know what this reference is, or not reference, but
Because he's so
He's-
dumb.
he's
He's being led to a
oblivious.
library and he's like, where's the
Don't make
evidence? He just immediately forgets what just happened.
you want me to look again? There are no clues here. Well, then why'd you bring me here?
Look at the outlet on the wall.
He
Oh,
just-
there's a note on the wall. On the left. Is that a calendar?
That's a calendar. That says loan. There's no point in checking there. We need to find the real clues. Okay, do you want me to go back here? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside.
And I murder you.
Whoa, there's so many books and files.
Archive.
And so much dust, too.
So in other words,
In other words, I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay, what's up? If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Just tell me, what are we doing?
There's a thing with blood over there on the left.
Why are we wasting time? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside.
Like a computer mouse.
I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there.
Got it in
proved
one.
very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Wow. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? If you have a problem with the lamp, you have a problem with me.
We have a problem with lamp.
It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Why are we having this conversation about what a lamp does? I know what a lamp does.
Nice.
The room was dark, and I took the lamp and I turned it on to make the room bright.
You see this thing.
I couldn't
creates
read
light.
the words because the room was too dark, and when the room was light, I could read the words on the paper in the book with the lamp.
Because the lamp was on.
This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file.
What?
Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library.
Excuse me?
It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
Yeah, come at me in this killer school.
Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf.
Why?
Why? There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf.
You
What's
die
in all
school,
these
you die in
things?
real life.
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
Are they full of arsenic?
My yowie. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner.
Why is this in this school?
You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows.
Name number one.
Oh my god, this is
Jenny
getting
Craig.
into some freaking QAnon shit over here. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Okay, what are we...
It's Japanese Congress, apparently. Or basically. Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat.
There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. Thick files. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. It's something in all these books he wants to warn me about. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes.
I've brought you to the most dangerous room.
It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful.
Yeah, I just wanted you to come into this room so I could point out all the things that are dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing in here. Let's leave.
I'm very cool for looking at the thick
I'm
files.
edgy.
Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
There's about to be a cold case
Oh.
of murder Byakuya in this room.
So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
I don't care, boy.
This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps... the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world.
I really hope Byakuya had something to do with the murder so that he can get murdered at the end of this trial, because I cannot stand this boy another case longer.
If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. Have you ever smoked a doobie before? Open your mind, Makoto.
Haven't you ever seen the truth, Makoto?
I ate a single mushroom, Makoto.
It was called a button mushroom. Made me see the truth, Makoto.
You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. I'm gonna question you on that one. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home.
Oh my god.
Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. Is this gonna be relevant?
I wanna heal! I wanna feel!
Or are you just talking about all the cool books you have?
Oh my god, he's an edgy...
How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows.
Mods, where was the trigger warning for this? Why did you not warn me about this?
My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me.
I wish I was Sayaka so I could be dead in a
This
bathroom.
dude's just talking this whole time to tell me that he reads stuff he finds interesting when he feels like it. Yeah, so does everyone. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
He's not scaring me, he's just a dipshit.
And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports.
Harley Hart says, oh, so this is why the game's called Trigger Happy Havoc.
Why? Because we want to blast this guy?
Yeah, probably. But I was more referencing the fact that someone said that this game is called Trigger Happy Havoc. And that was my bit from earlier.
Yeah. I getcha. I'm with you. Because you forgot about the Japanese naming conventions.
Yeah.
And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. This dude's just like the people that listen to true crime podcasts all the time.
Someone said, you watch BuzzFeed Unsolved. We get it.
Yeah, we get it. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
You listened to last podcast on the left. Okay,
I understand.
Fine. It's fine.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word blood loss is written in the victim's own blood.
I haven't retained a single thing he said.
is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. Makoto. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. Makoto.
Makoto.
By all accounts, nobody in the media ever find out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew that aspect of each crime, Makoto. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim, Makoto. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse,
I can't recall anything.
her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion.
Can we address that it seems like Chihiro's wearing one of those things from like the Victorian era that poops out your skirt? Because it doesn't fall straight. It's like she's a cake topper.
Yeah, maybe she is.
Is Chihiro, is that the twist here?
Chihiro's from the Victorian era. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in
The
other
culprit
words,
isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Gah!
In other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then, Genocide Jack really is.
We fucking established this like an hour ago.
Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
We established that is Toko.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they, Makoto? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what you've already seen? You might just manage to finish out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Alright, are we... Do you want me to...
Is there anything else to investigate? We need them bear coins.
Oh, there's a camera up here I could look at. Maybe there's a bear coin in it.
Makoto.
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 Oh, Makoto.
Makoto.
I thought maybe you'd have something new to say.
Oh god. Makoto.
So does he want me to leave the room to look for clues?
Oh, this is a computer mouse.
You were so close again.
No, I got it in one.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't have a problem with the lamp. I'm sorry.
I mean, we all kind of have a problem with how the lamp died. Really.
Yeah. Yeah. What? There's like nothing else to look at in here. Oh. Maybe if I look down. No.
Maybe if you look inside yourself. It's something behind. See, there's a blue behind.
Yeah, it's just the bookshelf. Yeah, that's the camera. I already looked at the camera. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Whoa!
He's got really long arms for someone so short.
Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected.
2 feet tall, 3 foot long arms.
Wow, the names of Genocide Jack's victims ran for several pages.
Wow, Ken Harada has a really pleasant face.
Yeah, he does. What a nice looking
Right?
guy.
Nice looking man.
Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsu Nataro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Umejima. There was no end to it.
Takafumi? Isn't that... Whoa! That guy?
That's Hifumi.
I tried. Got it in one.
Got it in one.
Got it in one.
It was actually a mouse, a computer mouse.
Oh, it's a computer mouse.
Yeah.
Yep.
But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. Yeah! We were just told that information.
He literally said that word for word.
At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Yeah, Makoto. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
You'll find another thing that I've told you before in a conversation we had 2 minutes ago.
The next page.
Whoa!
Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night.
Okay, so only on weekdays, weekends, or holidays, that's like several years of killing one person a day.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic.
Did that student start when they were 4?
Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. This is what the mods were talking about.
Oh, God.
This is what the mods were talking about. This is how the mental illness, it doesn't actually work like this. You don't become...
You don't start vibrating like a chihuahua also.
You don't start vibrating and become a genocide murderer.
God.
You don't become a horny tongue blood demon genocide murderer. So this is not accurate representation
It's not good representation.
of dissociative identity disorder.
my
You should,
God.
go do your research online to find out how it actually is. But it's not like this.
It's not like this.
That's the disclaimer.
So, in other words,
This game is some real dumbass.
Some real dumbass old views.
Some real
that are
dumbass
wrong
baby
then
brain.
and wrong now.
At the time this game came out, it was just like, that was just a thing that like every crime series like
Oh,
had. Like
absolutely.
it was always like, it was a multiple personality.
There's so many episodes of Law and Order from this time that were like, what if this person was actually 2 people? Oh, but the twist is it is 1 person, but actually they are 2 person.
Yeah.
You're like, that's not how that works.
Yeah, I
but
get
okay.
it. I get it.
Anyway, apparently this episode's rough, so good luck.
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. I've done the medical research.
Ton of Google.
A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV.
Yeah, like Law and Order.
So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. What another pickle we got ourselves in today, Makoto.
Yeah, it's unbelievable because it's fucking dumb.
But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb.
You and me both, my dude.
Nice!
Genocide Jack.
case file has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
let's go.
All right, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? Ah, wait, Byakuya!
Yeah, if you're gonna be triggered by misgendering or horrible representations of did, you might want to skip this stream because it's only gonna get worse in this game apparently.
Yeah. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. My only hope is that the game is so silly and stupid.
I mean, it is already.
We can all have a laugh at how dumb it is and still have a good time. The game can be stupid and we can still have a good time with how stupid it is,
Yeah.
while acknowledging that it is stupid and wrong.
Yeah.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Like huffing my own farts. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I get all my information from my own farts.
From my own farts. My rich money farts. Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend, who could it be? Could it be The girl who said, I'm not gonna let out Genocide Jack while shaking
Is
in
it
a
me?
doorway? But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. Could be anyone. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room.
I think Makoto is Goofy. Like the Disney character Goofy. Gorsh, who could it be?
Gorsh, who could it be?
Who could it be, Sora?
I should check the boys' locker room, too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay. Let me remember how to go to the map.
This, you know, I have to say this about this chapter in this game. The chapter in this game is such a train wreck of horrible misrepresentations and tasteless, you know, lacks of sensitivities and knowledge about things that it's almost like comical, like the ending of Supernatural was. It just like keeps digging it further, you know?
Yeah, dig a deeper hole.
Of just stupidity and misinformation. But again, people in the chat are posting good places to get information about these things are actually good. Oh, it's
Ding, ding, ding.
Takafumi.
Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What'd you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. You sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well,
She refused to tell
it
me.
would
It's like when a
seem-
girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
What?
Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
Could not remember for the life of me who Celeste was, but I got it.
What's it gonna be? Well, I had some other things to.
What's it gonna be?
I had some other
Hifumi?
things to look at. That was really good.
Thanks. Oh my god, the brain cell. All of the brain cells are here.
It's my favorite poster. The sexy trip on the beach.
Oh, I've fallen.
No,
Oh.
don't take a pic right now.
Wow. Someone with a camera.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger? Yeah, do you remember she said that more than once? Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she... Oh yeah, this is the one where he's like, girls aren't that strong.
Yeah, girls are weak. I love it.
With Sakura in the room.
It's actually like it's comical. It's comical. It's so, whatever.
Indeed. However,
I'm just clicking through because
well,
We've spoken to everyone
So
already.
then-
I think we've already... I should examine her body
Goodbye.
one more time thoroughly. You'll be praying for my success. Okay.
I've told you all the facts. Now you just have to
Oh,
refine
nice.
those facts for yourself.
I guess that was new dialogue, but basically she just said I should investigate more and that she has some other shit to get up to right now.
I gotta be the only working brain cell in this school.
Big blood stain on the dumbbell. Dumbbell has gotta be the murder weapon. Hey Sakura,
Yeah, Makoto don't know that.
what do you
though.
think about this as a weak woman?
Look at you, so weak and fragile and frail. Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
no forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast would do such a thing. I cannot forgive this.
Get him.
Get him. Too bad she's too weak and frail because she's a girl to do anything about this.
There's a blood stain on the carpet. And it came in through the window. It was shot down. It was her doom. Chihiro, are you okay? Chihiro, are you okay? Are you okay, Chihiro?
She ain't.
You been hit by Genocide Jack.
Oh, it's good.
Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time.
I do literally anything anyone tells me in this game.
I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway.
I really can't investigate this body. Anyway, I'm going to investigate this body.
Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. I bet it's the extension cable. If you even look at it for a split second, you know it's the extension cable. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? It's a plug rope! You ever heard of such a thing?
It's
Wait,
the computer mouse.
so then this isn't a rope at all.
It's a computer mouse.
But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head. She was struck down, it was her doom.
Chihiro, are you okay?
That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow.
So is it... So Byakuya did it, but... Because he had all the information on how Genocide Jack could kill a person, and Toko thinks it's her because she blocks out when she becomes Genocide Jack.
I could see them doing a twisty like that.
Because
that'd be the smartest way for him to get off scot-free.
Yeah, because also he's been leading us to all this information, being like, see, it's
Yeah.
a Genocide
Yep.
Jack killing.
Yep.
All the information's here, so it's
Yep.
definitely Genocide Jack, who's definitely not me.
Yep.
But he knows how Genocide Jack do!
I'm fully with you on this. I'm fully on board with this theory.
I wrote one mystery, and I'm an expert now.
You're an expert. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does all this mean? Nice! Nice gets me every time.
It's really funny because it's always followed up by like a picture of something with a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Nice! Chihiro's still dead!
Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro.
Why are we still calling it a rope?
And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. No, you don't! It's the extension cord from the other room! Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. My God.
Can you look at the poster, please?
Yeah.
We need to investigate
Or
the
look at the
poster one last
poster.
time. I've lost my contact.
Ow! It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but
Them boobies.
the big-breasted swimsuit model's pretty noticeable too.
I'm a boy.
A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you find something like this.
Hey, babu.
Look at the bloodlust again.
Let's look at the bloodlust again, Jacob.
Yep, just like in all the Genocide Jack cases, it's written on the wall. Totally, dude. Okay, so do you want me to go away from here? Do you want me to look at the case file? I don't even know where the case file is. Oh, evidence. It's in the truth bullets section. Just look it over here. Yeah, can I? Okay. Well, yeah, I remember all that. So, thanks for wasting my time. I'm leaving this room.
Some wonderful trumpeting going on right now.
Gotta go in
Trumpeteering.
the boys' locker room. Let's hear it for boys.
Wow!
look at this
Look at
poster.
that poster! Tornado! I love Tornado!
Tornado.
It's
Huh,
Ronin Warriors.
this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado.
Or a boy band.
Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Boys, listen, I don't know. I don't want to spoil this for you guys watching, but boys can't like boys. It just doesn't make sense.
Show me one boy who's ever liked another boy.
Show me one
Oh,
boy.
wait.
Show me one boy who liked boy if boys like boys so much.
Oh, wait.
Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this.
Did someone do a switcheroo?
Someone did a switcheroo because it's impossible for boys to like boys and girls to like girls. You can't. You can't do it.
What is gay?
What is gay? In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched?
I heard of boy like boy, they go super hell.
Boy like boy, they go straight to super hell. But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms.
Howie? Something really funny about these boys having a fucking wonderful time on the left, and this girl having a miserable time. Boobs out, blood on face.
If you read it like comic panels, it seems like they splatted yogurt on her face and then are laughing about it.
She's like, oh.
Oh, my eye.
Hi.
Stupid weak girl.
So either the posters got switched or
rooms?
the boy girl labeling on doors got switched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Titties out covered in pink yogi. This is a very funny statement. What?
There's a strange stain on the carpet.
In a gym?
What is it?
We should sniff it.
Boys' locker room carpet's been added to the truth bullet section. Any Monokuma coins? No Monokuma coins. All right. Bye.
Goodbye.
I didn't even mean to come into the pool. What's going on in here?
We got any Monokuma coins in here?
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't expect to come over here.
Yeah, this is not...
What's the point of this? There's nothing over here. I'm leaving. I'm standing on the water.
We Jesus.
Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. Nice.
The nice
Guess
is
you
really sarcastic.
Showed me. You sure got me on that one. All right, goodbye. Just leave that. Let's leave this. Okay, we gotta go. There's some more things we gotta go do. Let's check our map. We talked to these. We did all these things.
Can you... Probably not, but are the name or the gender plaques on the doors investigatable? On the...
I mean,
No. Okay.
Doesn't look like it. Well, I gotta go find Celeste.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't want me to leave. So I've missed something.
Oh, the card reader on the boys thing is investigatable.
Yeah, I think they're both investigatable. Boys locker room card reader, but it's pointless. We'll just click around. They want me to go back to the box of the extension cord. Yeah, but I can't leave.
The life preserver is investigatable.
Because the cord is in the library, and I can't leave this room. Surveillance camera.
Card reader
Look
for...
at this card reader. Door's unlocked now, so it's kind of pointless. How stupid can you be?
Floaties? Did you
I
do
looked at the
boogie boys?
floaties. They want you to talk to Sakura. Talk to Sakura again. Wow. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Sorry, I was confused by something in chat. I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Yeah, that's what I was confused about.
What is happening in my chat?
What is happening in the chat?
Why is it saying Oceano has donated $6,900? Is that a bot or spam?
Because we definitely don't have a donation button.
No. I feel like it's spam, but how are they doing that thing with the text? How are they making the text look like that? Is what I want to know. I don't know how to make the text look like that.
Well, the mods will be on it.
Oh, it's /EM for emoting. Ah, gotcha. Okay,
Alright,
cool.
we'll
Thank
just
you.
ignore it. Bods are
Yeah,
on.
feel free to ban. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
Weather
you.
Now. Appreciate it.
Thank you! Alright.
I've used it nearly every day since it
I said
opened up.
this.
Sometimes Hina and I use it together. I'm Sakura Ogami. What can I say?
What can I say? I'm Sakura.
Okay, then let me ask you something. If you're so strong, do you think the posters in the boys' and the girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
Hell yeah.
That's correct body care for a good workout
We have protein coffee?
in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some of it in the coffee in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. That's the poop stain in the boys' locker room.
There was coffee on the carpet. And there's coffee on the carpet. She spilled the coffee on the carpet. And the coffee's on the carpet, baby. A stain?
I've never seen a stain on a carpet here.
But I don't see a stain on the carpet now.
Of course. He just can't remember literally something he saw a minute ago. Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. Monokuma is really good at cleaning. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. Good lord.
There's no coffee on the carpet. Where's the coffee? On the carpet.
But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Nice. There's no stain. Cool. All right.
I can't... The no brain cells sometimes.
Yeah, can we like talk about where the stain is? Because I do know.
No, because we don't remember where the stain is. Because we're Makoto.
Okay.
He
Mondo?
can't remember Sakura's dead. I
Anything
mean, not
else to say?
Sakura. Sayaka.
Yeah. And then you wonder where the stain come from with Mondo making those sounds, probably doing a little dookie dook. Got him.
He doesn't know where the bathroom is. He does it on the carpet.
Can I leave now? Yes. I've done it! Back to the library.
I'm starting to think that Makoto accidentally wandered into this school because he's an idiot. Is this my school? I've been going to the same school every day for 10 years. This is my school.
Ding, ding, ding,
Door don't open.
Ding, 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 ding.
Is Makoto the ultimate dumb person? I was trying to think.
Ultimate dipshit.
Ultimate dumbass.
The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. Here's two. And here's two over here.
Can we put them together? But we don't remember this initial two.
You don't...
No, he can't remember. What's gonna happen is we're gonna get to the trial and flippin' what's her face? My favorite character is just gonna be like, where could the extension cord have come from, Makoto? Perhaps
Makoto,
could it be in the
just-
library?
I just want to hear you say it so I know you know that
Could it
it's
have
the
been
same extension cord.
Could it have been in a box, Makoto? In a library? In an archive? On the left side?
And Makoto's like, what? Uh-huh?
Maybe someone told you there was an extension cord in a box on the left side of the
A
archive?
what? What? Huh?
Makoto, keep in mind two things. Extension cord is rope. Extension cord was in library. Past
Let's
tense.
take a look down here where this extension cord was. No, I wanted to look at the cord. I can't look at the cord. I can look at the lamp.
People want to know if you can read the secret files now.
Oh, the lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. That's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now.
This world is not my home.
I wonder if...
I'm just passing through. My treasures and my home are raised beyond the blue.
All right, we will try to look on the shelves again. Maybe I'll look at this lamp too, in case he has any more lamp-based. The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over here and put it over there.
I'm gonna die. Kill me. Just kill me.
It sure is dark over there.
Olive, save me. Olive, please.
It's the report on a presidential assassination. It's really intriguing.
This game is the greatest game ever made.
Okay, he doesn't want to read it.
Oh my god.
The Secret Council. No, he doesn't want to read that either.
Game of a generation.
Literally, Byakuya told him not to read these, and he's like, "Oh, I better not. I better not
He
read
told
it."
me no. He's a dog.
The Genocide Jack case file is gone.
What?
Did someone take it out of the archive?
As opposed to what? It phased away? I dreamt it.
But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya.
Oh my god, finally, we put something together.
Put it together. Let's think of the clues. I have to assume Byakuya took it. Leave the archive.
Should we do ad break?
Let's do an ad break before we continue this high-profile investigation. We're gonna do 3 minutes of advertisements. Go do whatever you want to do that takes 3 minutes of time to do, and come back here, and we'll keep playing. Here we go. The ads are happening.
I feel like I've been broken fundamentally as a person and reborn.
'Cause I'm broken when I'm broken, and I'm broken when you're broken.
Olive, you smell nice.
You remember that song?
No.
It had Amy Lee of Evanescence in it.
I have no idea what you're
A
talking
duet with the singer of Seether. You don't remember Broken?
I don't remember Seether.
You don't remember Seether?
No.
They did that song that was like, thrill, the singer never steal, the singer never heal, damn an enemy. You remember that song?
I become
No. You don't remember Seether?
No.
What the heck?
I don't.
This changes things.
Olive, you alright? You okay? You okay, little sweetie? Do you need space? Do you need space to go over there?
She's just walking around,
Just walking
exploring
around?
the space.
She's walking around. Olive, do you want me to open the window a little bit more? I saw you trying to stick your head in there.
You're the Gravedigger said, have you played Cooking Companions? It's a horror / dating sim / cooking game.
Excuse me?
That sounds amazing.
That sounds like a Jacob game.
I want to know more. Blue Like the Clues said, hello, Julia. I'd like it to be known that I recently watched all of Violet Evergarden in one sitting the other day and cried at the end of every ep.
Speaking of being broken as a human.
Watching all of Violet Evergarden in one sitting is a powerful play.
Yeah, that is a marathon of that is an endurance test for your soul.
Yeah, I would watch one and literally cry physical tears. And then I'd be like, I can't watch another one right now.
It's so good, and I can't wait for the new movie. I want to cry some more.
I have to plan for when I'm gonna cry. Can't just cry whenever. Gotta make sure I'm in the right headspace to cry. Have we seen Promare? No, we've not watched it yet, but definitely will.
I love this game so much because it is so stupid so far in this chapter. Makoto is so dumb. I love it so much.
He's really dumb.
He's so dumb.
Cora Butt, thank you for gifting 5 subs.
Every chapter of this game feels like the first tutorial trial of Phoenix Wright, where they're like, this person was stabbed. Do we have evidence to back this up? Pull out knife.
Bloody knife. DNA tested bloody knife.
That was definitely used in murder case. Why are you wet?
Zazzle41 wanted to know what we think about the game so far, aside from the transphobia and ableism. Are you enjoying the gameplay? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, we wouldn't keep playing it if we didn't like it. And I've got a real soft spot for like B-movie
Yeah.
level, like that tier of like content where it's like bad and cheap, but
Yeah.
it's got like some sort of little heart in it. It's
Yeah.
doing something weird and it's really trying and it's being strange unapologetically, and I think that's very fun.
And you know what it is? It's like the gameplay is really good. I really like the core conceit of this game. It's very fun, but the characters are charmingly stupid,
Yeah.
and I'm really into that. Again, liking this game as much as we do and playing this game and saying that we like it is not saying that we endorse or agree the, you know, the iffy, stupid social things that they say. We're vehemently against it, obviously.
Yeah, totally.
But the rest of the game is fun enough that we're just going to keep playing it.
I also think if the game came out like today and
Oh.
was doing all this stuff, I'd
Yeah.
be less sympathetic.
I'd be like, you know better.
I'd be like, there's no excuse for this in 2020, but in 2004 or whatever, you know, nobody knew anything in 2004.
Didn't have as many resources.
This game didn't come out in 2004, but I forgot the year that it did come out.
2003.
I just think back to like when I was in like high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't even have the internet until late middle school. It didn't
Yeah.
exist. And
Yeah.
then like even that internet I had in high school was like not the kind where you could like have access to a lot of information that was reliable.
You went to
It
like
was just
one
like,
web
yeah,
page
you went to
that
like
took forever to
GeoCities
load.
to look at a JPEG of Goku, and that's like all you could do.
Oh, okay. Here's a true story.
Yeah.
Are you ready for an embarrassing true story of
Yeah.
my life?
I'm ready.
So, early middle school me, early internet me, middle school me, super into mech things, super into making and building things. Nothing has changed there. But I found this website, which I guess was like an early wiki. It was definitely like an Angel Fire website where they posted diagrams and build specs for all of the Gundams
Uh-huh.
of like Gundam Wing and things, because I was super into Gundam Wing as it was airing on TV. So I would print them out. It took forever to print, and I had the tear off sides of that paper. Remember that? When it comes out like an accordion, you gotta tear
Yeah.
off the sides. Print it out, hole punch it, and I put it in a binder so I could make a Gundam in the future when I became an adult. And that was
I have
literally
the blueprints.
it was like I came home from school, my parents weren't home yet, no one was using the phone. Gonna use the internet to do my research to make a Gundam.
Yep, that's peak that time.
Yeah, but you could only see like 2-3 websites at a time.
Yeah. I remember when one of my friends got DSL in like late, like 8th grade or something.
Yeah.
It was the first time I had experienced internet faster than like standard dial-up.
Right.
And like I rushed over to her house and like feverishly printed out pictures of trunks to bring back to my house
Yeah.
so that I could put them in a binder. That was like the peak thing you did.
Oh yeah.
Print out pictures and put them in a binder.
I would print out pictures of trunks that were like sized like this, like on the top left corner of my thing.
Yeah.
And like the ink ran out halfway through, but then I would like feverishly draw it from reference on the side. I was like, I will draw the perfect trunks.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
same thing. I had the binders full that I would try to draw.
Mm-hmm.
The other memory this is dredged up was in 6th grade. There was one kid in class who everyone assumed was like the kid who was lying about media. 'Cause
Okay.
he would just say like stuff that sounded insane. And this was like, you know, Frieza saga of Dragon Ball was airing on TV at the time.
Uh-huh.
And he kept saying that he had the VHSs of future episodes from Japan that no one had seen. And imagine like if you hadn't seen
Yeah.
the episodes or knew about them and no one in America did.
Yeah.
And this kid is telling you that in the future of Dragon Ball Z, a guy comes from the future and his name is Trunks. And he's secretly Vegeta's son.
Yeah.
And he has a sword. And
Yeah.
he kills Frieza really fast. Frieza comes back also as a robot. and Trunks, Vegeta's son from the future. And I remember hearing him tell me this, and I was like, that's horseshit.
It really, I mean, if you say it with like a middle schooler's voice, it sounds
Yeah.
so middle school boy, just like, and then this guy comes from the future and he looks super cool. He's wearing like a leather jacket, he's got a
Yes.
sword, and he just kills Frieza
kills
in one
Frieza
shot.
and-
He's that powerful.
And Frieza's dad, who is also there.
Then it turns out he's Vegeta's son.
Yeah. And I was like, this kid is definitely lying. And then years later, when it aired on American television, I was like, son of a bitch. He was right. He was telling the truth.
Talking about Trunks always reminds me of my favorite Dork League skit, which is the Brian fanfic in DBZ.
The Brian fanfic.
Yeah, Brian
Oh,
Murphy wrote
yes.
a fanfic.
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's on YouTube still. Just, oh my God, it's Brian.
Yeah, it's really good. That is a funny skit.
He's insanely powerful. I figured out how to turn Super Saiyan and get rid of all my. That's why I have such bad acne.
Yeah,
It's very good.
it's really good. Anyways,
Let's get back to the game.
now that we're done with
My dad, who works at Dragon Ball.
yeah, our story time, let's get back to it. Okay. So we did all of the stuff in here, I think. We need to find Celeste.
She's probably up a mountain cliff somewhere.
That's really funny.
He thinks it wasn't funny.
It is. It's very funny.
No, I don't believe your tone.
It's really. It's just like.
Also, someone said good joke, Julia, which makes me think that was a good joke.
I just want everyone to know. I feel like I have to say this live on stream. Julia makes these kind of jokes to me, like all the time, right?
Constantly.
And I don't ever laugh at them because it's kind of just like saying a different thing,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then she laughs because she knows that
It's stupid.
it's not funny and it's annoying me.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the same thing to her. And the look, if you could see the look she gives me when I do the exact
He's
same
stealing
type
my
of joke,
bit.
she looks at me like it's time for me to go bury myself in the backyard. And I'm like, why don't I get to do it? I do the same thing and you won't. Anyway.
It's because he steals my bit.
But Stream never sees it. Stream never
That's
sees
true.
that.
Yeah.
And they'll never believe me when I say it.
It is true.
But it's true. So what happens?
Makoto.
Oh, Hina. How's Toko doing?
The awkward two people just walk up to each other and just don't.
Stand there for a while.
Oh, Hina. Same as before. She won't come out and just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimming and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course.
Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
What are you talking about?
Fuck.
Really?
Is it because of that theory that the universe is shaped like a donut? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts.
Could be.
Maybe that was her one big regret.
It probably was. You're probably right.
I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Oh, that's you.
Well,
Yeah,
Let's move on.
she's a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex.
That's not.
No.
That's not weird. That
No.
a ton of people are like that.
I only had guy friends for a really long time.
There's been plenty of times where it's like I'd much rather hang out with all of these girls than any single one of these guys at this place.
Oh, wait, maybe she used a guy spoiling her. 'Cause the law says she can't judge a book by its cover, right?
The law?
The law said...
What law? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Nice! Awie's really confused about gender.
About gender and donuts
and donuts and
life,
space. I better
space
put that in
and
the
the
old
law.
the old memory hole. All right, we've got to go around to the special room. Whoa!
Olive is playing. I don't
Olive
know
is
if you guys
playing.
heard this.
I've never been in this room before.
Here I am, standing in a closet.
Let me look at everything real quick, in case we have special kinds. I don't see anything noteworthy here. Meh. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Why even allow me to click on it if he's just gonna say it's just a bunch of
stuff.
bullshit?
There's stuff here.
It's a bunch of useless stuff, wasting my time.
Guys, it's my dad's birthday today. Happy birthday, my dad.
Happy birthday, Julia, Dad. Yeah, there sure is stuff. You're right, Makoto. I'm so glad there's so many things I can click on
Abby
that all
says-
tell me it's stuff.
Wow, we are less than Dickfoot 2 here. And that's true. We come
Yeah.
up to,
We're like thigh high.
yeah, we are thigh high.
Cam's favorite movie. Yay!
I love the character War and Peace from Thigh High.
Oh god. Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something.
Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What, really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
Hmm? What are
Ow.
you doing out this late?
Sometimes my headphones catch my hair and then I have to yank it out.
Oh, I was just... Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
Basilisk Dickfoot 2 originated with Julia saying it on the first Danganronpa stream.
Because we come up to everyone's
Yeah,
knee.
it was a gift.
Oh no, we come up to everyone's
We
crotch.
come up directly to everyone's crotch.
And I said, we're Dickfoot too.
Yeah, it was a perfect thing to say.
Thank you.
What? How did you know? Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying. Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Celeste's hair is twin tornadoes from the back. She stuffed the jacket into her... She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
Damn.
Damn cold.
So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the
Yes.
strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said you saw Chihiro carrying.
Oh my god.
Which would mean the killer got rid of it somehow. Celeste account has been added to True Bull section of my handbook.
Joy.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Joy sees something going hog wild out there.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just
I love
move
trial
right
time.
Trial time, trial time, trial time, trial time.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
You got it, buddy.
See you soon.
Just kidding, you're not my buddy. I hate you.
I love trial time. It's
Begin the
good
class
time.
trial or...
Fucking die.
It's about to begin. The red door is right through here.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to
Yeah,
very quickly. It's just gonna be a rapid fire of horrible misinformation. It's gonna be great. Ahem. So, is everybody ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is
You really don't remember?
Come on.
kidding. I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna
Okie
do?
dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
The like horrific nature of that coupled with the goof ass sound effects.
Yeah.
Brew. A few minutes later he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
Is she gonna have horny face or just gonna fight it? Okay, good.
No, she's not pleased.
She's not having a good time. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible.
Now she has big hands. First time anyone in this game's had big hands.
Toko has big hands. Whew. Now that everyone's here, right? Okay then. Hustle onto the elevator and let's get the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that.
Any other girl would have been fine.
There's plenty of girls here who I would not mind. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. All right, let's check in, everyone. Byakuya, what's up? I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Owie.
I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one.
Celeste.
There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. Right?
Toko. Fair enough.
I can voice that one.
Mondo.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? Kifumi.
How very
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe.
It's pretty cringe, bro.
Bruh.
I don't know why the killer did what they did, but
Count on it.
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Oh right, Mondo and him are bros now.
Yeah.
Shall we go?
There you go. Sakura.
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. To Sakura, everyone's weaker, really.
You ready? We doing this?
Oh wait, I'm sorry, she's a girl.
Let's go. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
True.
Yes.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating.
Remember, no spoilies in the chat, please.
The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. That's one of those things where it's like, you know, you're reading like a mid-tier writer when they're like, I don't want to use the word elevator again. I guess I'll call it the steel box this time. And
Real
as we
writers
went
don't
deeper,
give a shit.
the
They'll say
uneasiness
elevator.
in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Yep, that's what they do.
They don't have emotions, they're gonna keep descending.
Until finally, the steel box of dissension. It came to a sudden stop.
Reminder that things are going to be particularly rough now that we're in the trial, so if you need to skip out, we do not blame you. What do you think? I redecorated! Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good! You're rip-raring to go! Gotta say, I don't hate it at all. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road!
thrills,
Everyone,
thrills,
please find
thrills.
your assigned seats!
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith,
Deadly
a
dumbass.
deadly class trial,
Deadly dumbass.
a deadly dumbass.
A deadly do-right.
I was gonna say deadly dumbass is Dudley Do-Right's brother. Let's save the game. Pre-trial prep. Let's set my skills. I've only got one. I don't think I have any other skills.
You got one. Oh no, you started to get one from Kyoko. But you didn't get it yet.
Great.
Been equipped.
Let's go.
I love the trial parts of this game.
All
let's
rise.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
We've been through this already, dog.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
We know the stakes. Puma.
Okay,
We've done this
then.
before.
So, first off,
Let's
talk about the murder weapon.
do it.
That was badly voice acted. The murder weapon. It's like he was trying to voice act that thing with a baby in the room who was asleep.
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Well, we know what it is. It's the dumble. It's the dumble. Yeah,
Locker room dumble.
correct.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Yeah,
I forgot what her real voice is.
It was a head wound.
yeah.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Boom.
We found deadly dumbass here.
What? I was telling you what it is. All right, asshole.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It
This is the thing
appears
with
it was
games
a
like
head
these.
wound.
I know.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt
I gotta wait for someone to
instrument.
say something wrong.
What kind of blunt instrument could
Instead
it
of
have
being
been?
like, we know what this is.
Yeah.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go.
There we go.
Interesting.
What?
Vibrating.
It missed.
Certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Shoot faster. What kind of bullet shoots that slow?
Chihiro's fatal
Okay.
injury.
I didn't mean to do
It
that.
appears
That was
it
an
was a
accident.
head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt
You click, and then like 4 full seconds later, it
What
goes.
instrument could it have been?
Okay, ready.
I
Yeah.
bet it was an iron pipe. No, it's wrong.
Break.
You think if it was a
Do we
gun, it would
agree
just be
that the
instant. Like
object
you
that
click it
dealt
and it
the
goes
fatal blow
pow.
was the dumbbell
You can
found at the scene of the
fast
crime?
forward, right?
Yeah, I don't
I just
remember
forgot how.
what the key to. There's a key to speed up and a key to slow down. I don't remember what either key is.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing
It doesn't
else at
matter,
the
you can't
scene
lose
that
this
could
game.
have caused that kind of
That's true.
injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You
looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
Control speeds up, spacebar slows down. Thank you, Zurikon.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Oh, I wonder why you think it's so clear.
What?
For real? Shit.
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer?
I didn't think of that.
Did he really kill Chihiro? I forgot about him. A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah,
absolutely.
Tell me about it. This debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate.
Oh.
There's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Good lord. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, here we go. I got the case file. Load it up. Load it up in the gun.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof
Whoa.
for it.
Got him. Snuck it in. Blast that ass, Owie. Come on.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Yeah.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth.
Come on.
So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Sweet Olive.
Sweet Olive is here.
That's right. Boob lust.
Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
What is it?
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. Like how the victim was positioned. Bang.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro
And
is most
me and
definitely
Byakuya.
And me and
suspended in the same
Byakuya,
way.
two best friends.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
And two
There's only
locked
one
in a school of
logical
dinguses.
answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide
Vibrating.
Jack.
I'm vibrating on the left.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Sorry, remember.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Damn.
All right.
He just said
Wow. Cold.
What?
Genocide
What?
Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Here we go. Because F how multiple personality disorder works. Or not multiple personality disorder.
Wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember?
She's got bloodophobia, dude.
Afraid
That's
of
called.
blood.
Can you please be more sensitive to her bloodophobia?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Find out later tonight at 9.
Why is this gotta be so complicated?
Why'd you have to go?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. Do you, Makoto? You feel like you understand it? What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right?
Huh.
Hangman's Gambit.
Saying that she's multiple people sounds like she's gonna open her shirt and there's gonna be...
What am I doing?
Oh.
Oh, miss. What am I trying to spell?
You keep clicking it or something until...
This hurts me. Hit. Skits. Oh, is it gonna be like... Is it gonna be schizo?
Oh my god, is it?
Skid.
No, it can't.
Skid.
I haven't seen a Z yet.
Skill. What is it?
Shill?
I'm dying. I've died.
Failed. We forget how this mechanic works.
I've died. I've died. I clicked the wrong letters.
Oh, apparently it is.
Well, everyone voted for Makoto. If you do it wrong, everyone accuses you of the murder.
Wow, that was a twist.
Wow. That doesn't even make any sense.
I refuse to give up yet.
Wow. Oh my god, is it really gonna be schizo? Are you kidding me? I feel like I haven't heard that word since I was like 7. No, I think you're right, because other people are saying the Z was just coming up.
The only other word I was thinking was schism, but
yeah, me too.
They didn't want 2 S's.
I forgot that was a word. Oh my god. Oh.
All right, we're in.
Your spelling is so bad. When your spelling is so bad, everyone thinks you killed someone.
Got it.
Lord.
Got it.
Now I understand.
It's the Italian word schizzo. It's a type of pasta.
I love my schizzo with a little bit of Alfredo.
Grated Parmigiana.
Grated
on my schizzo
Parmigiano.
pasta.
Huh? I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
The secret to a good schizo is adding salt to the water before it boils, and then you add salt again when you put the pasta in, and
Good
plenty
Lord.
of it.
They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Lord.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
Schism. Ah, yes, Makoto's favorite Tool song. Byakuya, you have to consider the shifting time signatures.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Her
She
behavior
arrived late.
changed. Wow, who could have guessed?
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
We have to get it in. We have to get it in at least once, huh?
There it is.
There it is.
There's the face. Yeah.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
I'm gonna start using that phrase.
Don't assigning.
Hey, don't assign adjectives to my tone without my permission.
Hey,
you call me snarky? Excuse me.
Your tone sounded a little snarky.
Oh, don't.
You.
Don't assign adjectives to my tone.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can't.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Oh, here it comes.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
Oh my god.
It was to keep her other personality
I'm not
from
trapped here
getting
with you,
out.
you're trapped in here with me.
Freaking Rorschach over here.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this?
I'm an expert at talking over women.
No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
And simultaneously telling them they're wrong.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't
Now she got little hands again.
That's how you know it's Toko.
Only yourself to blame.
Because you got little hands.
You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Damn, he is Ben Shapiro. Whoever's been saying that in chat is so right.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
I mean, I do get the sense that he's going to end up dead at the end of this trial.
Oh yeah, one
so
way
that's
or
we at
another.
least can look forward to that.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Wow.
That's the only reason I promised.
What if we dated during a purge?
During a school
I
murder
never said that.
trap.
You coming down?
But
Oh,
you
oh,
weren't
thank you for
able
moving
to
my
do
mic.
it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Yo, okay.
Your efforts were useless.
You are a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Oh, yo, she's next to Hifumi. That's cool.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, here comes the face.
Here comes the face.
Honestly, content warning for the face, because here it comes.
Yeah. The Genocide Jack horny ass face. Oh, it got worse.
Is it me you
Whoa.
Genocide Jill.
My god.
Oh my god.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
That's a good question, Mondo.
What?
What happened to you?
Oh my
Not
god.
Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
Textbook.
Textbook, y'all. Don't you hear? It's
This is
textbook.
a textbook.
Oh my god.
One of them happens to be a serial killer.
Read a textbook.
I'm losing my mind. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I love it.
Whoa!
Yes.
So intense.
Like they say, sound and murderous mind, sound and murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
This one is so different from the one we come to know.
Yes, well, the world is
Someone that I
composed of a
used
front
to
and
know.
a
Somebody.
Just like how every inning has a top
This
and a
is a
bottom,
Naruto
or
villain.
How in the depths of every truth
This is fucking
lives a
Rich
little
Maru or
light.
whatever.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another.
Thank
that
you,
shines as
Hoobastank
bright
2,
as the
for rating.
Thank you so much, Hoobastank 2.
You've come at a weird time.
You come at quite a time. This is the murderous fiend genocide Jack. This is beyond insane. Whoa!
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question? What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm so into this. It's so
I am the
dumb.
mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Buck wild.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Jillian Rhodes says, why did Hifumi ask a question like a White House reporter?
Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
Nah, Byakuya, you just found a convenient out.
Yeah.
Remember what Monokuma told us?
Can't wait
If
for
someone
Byakuya to be dead
didn't
by the end of
murder
this
and
chapter.
graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing
Toko with
memory
you.
or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
So Toko is still a serial killer.
Yeah.
Just not this time.
Yes.
But still a lot of deaths.
So she's gonna be like around.
But something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this.
Yeah.
Make your argument. Status of the dead body.
God, I feel like I'm going to a school dance.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You didn't.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Oh my god. What a teen thing to say, modus operandi.
Yeah.
I'm educated.
Give it up. You killed her.
All right, we're gonna run it through again. I think it was the modus operandi thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I
Let's
didn't
go.
think you say that.
Perhaps
Hey, you didn't say it.
When you compare your
The modus operandi matches.
Modus operandi. Blast.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
There was this weird rope with a plug on the end.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Some parts of the library were dark, but others light.
That had to affect things.
Uh-oh, you don't know? non-human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
I told you, schizo is an Italian pasta.
What happened to Chihiro?
A schizo.
It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
You wouldn't have a ragu schizo.
This
No.
is no creation
Or a
of
Chef
mine.
Boyardee
No.
schizo.
Genocide Jill wouldn't.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
One clear difference. Look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference. The victim's fatal injury. I got it.
For one, the cause of death is different.
If you were to copycat a murder, how would you miss the most obvious thing?
Yeah.
In the Genocide Jack
I didn't see the knife.
all
I mean,
the
I didn't
victims
see
were
the
killed
scissors the
same
first
way.
time through. Wow,
According to the
taking
case
a
file,
harder look.
they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
A pair?
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yes, that is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
Sometimes this game makes
And
me
there's
feel
more.
insane.
Yeah,
One more
I feel insane
conflicting
most of the time
detail.
we're playing this game.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
I can't believe we're talking about pasta so much.
I mean, we got it right twice. We got it right that Makoto pees the bed,
Makoto pees the bed and everything is pasta.
and everything to Genocide Jill is pasta.
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Wow, wow, wow.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. What was used to suspend her? Bang!
Bang!
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
It was a rope with a plug
He
on the end.
used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Makoto? Makoto?
I was joking, dog.
My boy?
My boy, I was
What
joking.
is your point?
Well, in all the
What is
previous
your point,
Genocide Jack
Glenn, all of a sudden?
cases, something else was used to suspend them.
It was more scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
We gotta move on from the scissors thing.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky
Did she
about the
forge
tools
her
I
own
use.
scissors? Specially,
You know what else?
specially designed scissors.
Yeah.
So she went to a designer and was like, "Listen, I need some good stabbing."
And they never put it together that the
They were
scissors
like-
they were providing to this girl were
Yeah,
the same
right,
ones.
Chief.
Well, they said that the general populace never knew about the murder posing, so they wouldn't see.
If someone was like, "I need scissors that are good for stabbing," I'd be like,
And a lot of them.
What? How do you keep losing your previous pair, dog?
Yeah, I think if somebody was a professional scissors maker and someone was like, I want like 30 pairs of craft scissors from you, you're just like, yeah, I'll absolutely make you 30 pairs of craft scissors. I'm trying to run a small business over here.
That's true. Paycheck to paycheck, I guess.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Big Mac.
Listen up, Big
Please,
Mac.
if anything, he's a little
There's
Mac.
actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting
Are they
to
all
be
men?
discovered.
It's all men.
Figure that
What
out,
is
and
pattern?
it'll be
A
plain.
pattern.
That's why I couldn't have possibly
Patterns
killed
are
that
things
little
that go
wall
on
girl.
clothes. There's a different kind of pattern.
There was a pattern surrounding Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is, I think I figured it out. Because Chihiro was her lover, Chihiro was her friend, Chihiro was a girl. Chihiro was a girl.
This is the story of a girl.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo,
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Hasta B says, if you want to be my killer.
Yeah, this is all the names.
They were all
If you want to be my victim, you really gotta be a guy.
I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men.
Little man.
Little man.
I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
That was the best delivered line
I'm
of this
so
whole
embarrassed.
game. I'm so embarrassed.
I do really like the voice actor
for Toko.
for Genocide Jill.
For Genocide Jill,
I don't know
yeah.
if it's the same one.
She's like a Valley Girl serial killer now, and I love it.
And the mopey side of me just hates it.
It's just all really well delivered.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man.
Adorable little man. Who's my adorable little man?
Hey, adorable little men, apply to be killed to you.
Ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
What?
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
That's what I say to my servants. You don't get to say that to me.
Survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
I'm a murderer, but I'm not stupid.
Whatever
Like the rest of us.
Killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
I'm a girl, I can't lift dumbbells. We know this.
Scissors in the school. Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
That tongue is. Oh!
Whoa!
Wow. Very into Genocide Jill, let me tell you. She kind of rules.
She kind of rules.
That's right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Why does Genocide Jill make me less uncomfortable than Toko does? Is it just because she's so overt about what a monster she is?
Yeah, and so far she's not like a monster. Actually, I'm trying to think back of all the things Genocide Jill has said. Other than the fact that she murders a
Well,
lot of
murdering
people.
is socially usually unacceptable, but... Mandy Guggs, thank you for the 5 gift subs.
But here's a plus. Okay, here's a plus for Genocide Jill. Toko has fat shamed multiple times. Genocide Jill, not once.
Exactly. Genocide Jill seems pretty chill with everything.
That's a point for Genocide Jill.
Oh, except for murdering.
For little men.
Adorable little men.
Adorable little men.
So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
And I hate it.
An honest idiot.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases.
Byakuya.
Byakuya.
Byakuya. Us.
Byak. Byak. I went the wrong way. Byak. Look at his face. He's like, don't pick me.
Don't. Oh, don't
Oh
look at
no,
me.
don't pick me.
Don't.
Go, no,
No,
he came
don't,
back.
please.
He came back to me. No, please.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh, you've done it.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Get him. Get him.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Right on, Mr. Togami.
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on
I
me.
see.
Just as I planned.
Time for me to make
Then
my
I must
exit.
ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
I did one, dog.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms, they're suspicious, very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Celeste in that shot was
I'm about
great.
to own your ass, dude. I'm gonna make it clear to everyone. Tell me about the new element. I'm so ready.
Fifth element.
A truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case.
Everything's a truth thing.
Yeah. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to use your keen wits, won't you?
Wow, alright, sarcastic.
In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well, then good luck and have fun. All right. I'm going to memorize your weak point, because this is clearly not the right bullet for the job.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room...
Absolutely take it! That's a
Genocide
natural
Jill.
reaction for any guy!
Just go a little to the left.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay. There's a clear contradiction here because it doesn't make sense how he could have known before we'd even found it. So should I load this up and shoot that at the other thing?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that where we're at? It's either that or the reverse.
To check out the girls' locker
Okay.
room.
Real fast. Real
The
fast.
victim was
Bang!
That's a natural reaction.
No, that's wrong.
No!
No! That's wrong.
That's wrong.
It's like when Jacob says, no,
I'll
fuck
tell you
you.
what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Ben Shapiro.
What's wrong?
Why is
that
everything
it?
he says
Surely
sounds
you've
like a
got
Ben
more
Shapiro
Yeah.
product now?
Go ahead.
It's got really
Show us.
big, like, I've not been owned energy to it.
No, I'm still right.
Actually, you've been owned.
What's the matter? You're not
I
finished
should have read that
already,
out loud. I
are
don't
you?
know why I didn't.
There
That's
must
okay.
be more to it.
I mean, he
There
thought
is.
exactly what you just said about the Ben Shapiro
Yeah.
tone.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Thank
Please
you,
use a
Kyoko.
brain cell.
Thank you.
I will lend you a brain cell.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
What is showing up on my screen over here?
Cooldown complete.
Oh, it was my ad cooldown.
Oh,
I had never really seen that pop up before, so I was
Yeah, me neither.
confused. Where's the game?
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Is it the cord?
The mouse?
Yeah, is it the mouse?
Is it the computer mouse? I do want to point out that we're over time.
Yeah, I know we're over time.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know what a good stopping point is.
That's true. It's hard to stop during these things.
Yeah.
What? The difference between the cases?
Maybe we'll get to the end of this like section and then do it.
Okay.
And stop.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Yeah.
And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Yep.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
Some kind of rope.
Was it
You
not?
Does literally no one know about extension cables?
Then there must be something very fishy in
There was something fishy about the rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope
Oh,
before in
oh,
my life.
no, he has.
Obviously, somebody else must
Can I
have
go
had
back?
it hidden away somewhere.
Yeah, I got it. You know, it wasn't a rope. I know.
You know the difference between ropes and cables.
Get back over there.
Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right.
That's right.
Then there must be something.
There must be.
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
I've never seen that rope before in my life.
Yeah, shattered.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Got
Wow, the
him.
sass! Get him!
Because you see
Actually,
that rope, or should I say,
do it.
that extension
Yes,
cord?
Makoto.
Oh my god, we've identified
Yes!
something.
Our boy got there. Let's see. Can I This is the perfect time to save and exit.
That's true.
We leave on the climax that Makoto finally realized it was an extension cord.
It's like the moment in My Hero where he realizes that he can kick.
Yeah.
Like it's been there the whole time. Anyway,
That's the end of the game.
that's
we
the
did
end.
it.
Yeah,
We beat it.
we beat the game.
Extension cord. The game. We did it. We figured out what it was. That's the end of the stream for now. We're already over time.
Yes, we are.
So we're gonna bounce on out of here, but we'll play this again next Wednesday. Julie's got an interesting hair situation going on. What else do we have to say? We're streaming Sunday.
We're streaming Sunday. Also, if you are part of the draw class for draw fee, that will be on Friday. And yeah, I guess that's it.
That is it. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Draz said see you all next time for Transphobia.
Yep.
So look forward to that.
Wonderful. We hit the bad mental health stuff.
Yeah.
Here.
We're doing we're splitting it up between streams. So we'll get something
Give
bad in
everyone a
every
breather.
stream. We won't have a good stream ever again. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.